Good morning, everyone. Santi, I told you I would do it. So you just saw the review, I hope, of Buck Jones, World War One. Here we have the completed version. Okay, put them together. Didn't take that long. Maybe because I'm getting used to doing what I'm doing. Maybe I know what I'm doing. I don't know. But that's okay because here we have it. Ready? Boom. There he is. There he is. I like it. Okay. It's very cool. We have his leggings, the boots with the little, what do you call the little metal things? The little, like, they're kind of like sturdy things, so that you can walk on them. It helps that they were little metal studs, right? And what they were was so that as you're walking, it doesn't, the shoe doesn't wear out as much or as fast. Okay, so there you have that. Now these leggings here, right? These leggings here, in the United States, they were issued those little gator things. They're like gaiters that go around their legs, but they weren't as efficient. So the U.S. troops started adapting what the British and even the Germans were using these things. The German soldiers used these things also. So American soldiers started adapting them. The pants, as you can see, you're all familiar with those pants where they kind of bubble out like that. Yeah, they were made just to give them some room up here. Down here in the bottom, the pants are pretty tight. They're worn tightly. But this is all loose up here to give them more room. The jacket, there you have it. His Enfield rifle, I think that is very cool. His rifle there, I like that a lot. It's really nice. Let's see. Let's go to his back. There's his trench knife. Put it triangular. His Alice pack. Well, they didn't call it an Alice pack, of course. I call it the Alice pack, but that's pretty cool there, I think. His E2, those connected up there in the back. Now, let's see. He has a shotgun with him, right? It's got a shotgun there. A so worn out. And this here is his bayonet. I think that's pretty cool. Now, let me say something here. On his uniform, this patch on the right hand side, right hand side, is where they would put like ranks or injury things. I don't have any here for him. What they call a wound patch. I'm not sure exactly what they were because I haven't figured it out yet. But this, of course, tells you whether you're infantry or something like that. The same has he has these. Let me see here if I can get you guys to see them. You can't see it so well. You see his neck thing? You can't see it so well, but it's a little pin that goes in the neck, like we wear still today. And what it is, it just tells you whether you were what would I say? MOS, infantry, transportation, medical. That would go on there. Of course, on this side would go something that it just, the one that says US on it. Okay, that's what that would go on there. It would say US again, like they do on their on our soldiers, on our uniforms now. This would be what unit they're from. Of course, this one denotes New York because that's the Statue of Liberty. This patch here, let me get that, it's coming off, so I gotta fix that. That patch there on their shirt is what they call a discharge stripe. Okay, if you were in those days, if you were honorably discharged from the military, you get what's called a discharge stripe. if you do not wear it, then you get in trouble. So that's how they had that. So I guess if you re-enlist and then you discharge stripe, I don't know. That's how that works. I have no idea. These stripes are similar to what we wear now, but those are called your war stripes. If you have been to war, many amount of times. And as with today, each stripe is 6 months. He has 2. It's the little ones here. If you look, he has that little stripe there, right? And then he has this stripe here. So this is 1, and this one here is 2. Discount the space in between. That's just a space in between. But this says that he's been overseas and fighting for at least 1 year. Okay? These are combat stripes. These are combat stripes, they call them. But there you have it. All right? Let's go and put on his piece de resistance. You guys that know me know I was in the Marine Corps, so I'm kind of partial to this hat. Poof. I'm not saying this guy's in the Marine Corps. This is just what they wore during World War I. Now, this is what they wore stateside, okay? Because in the United States, they weren't issued, they didn't have helmets. They weren't wearing helmets before World War I. When they went overseas to fight over there in the European theater, they were using the British kind of helmets, okay? Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you something here real quick. I'm going to do a little compare. Give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Okay. So, there we have him, right? This is Buck Jones. American infantryman from the American Expeditionary Forces in World War II. Of course, 1917. As I said before, 1917 is when we entered, the United States entered World War II. All right? April 1917 is when war was declared. I believe it was April 7th of 1917 is when the United States declared war on Germany. And in June of 1917 was when the first American troops arrived in the European theater of conflict. October of 1917 is when we've had our first combat action over there overseas until, of course, November of 1918, you know. So, this is him and his British counterpart. Boom. This is him. Okay, you can see the difference. I mean, it's kind of the same stuff. They both have bandoliers, but the British guys have this leather here, which was like more protection. That's all it was, you know. It's more protection. Look at their backpack as compared to the American backpack. Ours is long and kind of weird looking, right? You're not used to seeing it like that, but that's how it was. There's a shotgun. There's what it was. But why do I say that? Because look at his helmet. Okay. These helmets here, which is what the British wore, when the United States got to the European theater, we started using those also because we weren't using helmets. We were using these things. And obviously, these things are not going to protect me against a bullet. Do these? Well, I don't know, but a lot more than a cloth cover. I'd rather be using this than this. All right? British infantry, World War I. The United States infantry, World War I. There he is. All right? This is Buck Jones. Dun, 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 Buck Jones. I like that. All right, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. We enjoyed Buck Jones, and Lance Corporal William. This guy is made after the movie 1917. Okay? I don't know if you saw that, but he's from that movie there. I'm not sure about this guy. I think he's from an old, oldies movies there. I forget the name of it. I forget the name of the guy. I'll figure that out, and then I'll tell you. The next video I make, I'll bring this back up, and I'll let you know what it was. But that's it. All right. I hope you like that. That's it for right now, everyone. Thank you for watching. Get the hands out of here. Okay. If you enjoyed it, let me know. Thumbs up for Buck Jones. All right. World War I. And if you want to say hi to his partner over here, you know, this guy in the back, William of World War I, also British. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like, give it a thumbs up, and all that other kind of stuff. Subscribe to your friends so they can watch also, so we can get more subscriptions. We can make more guys. Okay. That's it. We'll do the rest later on. Okay, everyone. This is Santi, and I'm out. Thanks, guys.